Hey guys! So the first explorers ventured into Antarctica in the early 1800s, and since then, this continent has remained the most mysterious on the entire planet. There's even been rumors of a secret Third Reich base, strange stories of vanished expeditions, and even legends about extraterrestrials. Antarctica is the least explored continent to this day, which is why it isn't surprising that incredibly strange and astonishing discoveries are sometimes made there. It's difficult to fathom their origin or the reason for their presence on the continent. In today's video, we're going to talk about the most mysterious findings in Antarctica. In 2020, paleontologists were researching the remains of dinosaurs that once inhabited the region of the Whitmore mountain range. However, instead of the traces of extinct animals, scientists made a shocking discovery that astounded both them and the public. They found fossils with an age of no less than 600 million years. As scientists began to examine these findings, they discovered tiny skeletons inside the fossils. Looking at them, you can easily identify them as human, with one significant difference. These remains are no more than 30 centimeters tall. Moreover, even dinosaurs didn't exist on Earth 600 million years ago. Amazingly, several such remains were discovered, leading scientists to speculate that previously unknown small creatures with skeletal structures identical to humans once inhabited the Whitmore Mountains. UFOologists quickly picked up on this news, claiming that these are true pieces of evidence for the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations. However, scientists are cautious about drawing such conclusions and continue to investigate these findings. It also remains a mystery what the settlements of these small people were like and whether they were technologically advanced. The remains have been sent to Washington for further analysis. Perhaps future expeditions to Antarctica will shed light on the undiscovered history of our planet. In 1912, British polar explorer Robert Scott and his team embarked on an expedition to the uncharted island of Antarctica. Captain Scott had two major expeditions to the icy continent: the Discovery, 1901 to 1904, and the Terra Nova, 1912 to 1913. Unfortunately, the latter ended tragically for most of the expedition members, including Captain Scott. There are various theories of the Terra Nova's expedition's demise. According to one version, the crew was ill-prepared for the extreme conditions and only a few people returned alive. The accounts of the surviving members of the South Pole expedition remain in the British government archives and are still classified as secret. The very name of the expedition, the Terra Nova, has significant meaning. It translates to New Earth. These people brought back unique photographs from their journey. Most of the images from the expedition are classified and are still kept in a special section in British archives. However, some of these photos were leaked and surfaced online in 2022. This photograph shows the ship on which the crew traveled. And the following pictures make us wonder, has Antarctica always been as we know it today? The photos show remarkable structures resembling Egyptian pyramids. This suggests that there might have been unknown civilizations in Antarctica long ago. The photos also depict strange creatures that allegedly inhabited Antarctica. But if these photos are real, where did this unknown race and pyramid-like structures disappear to? According to unverified information, the brave captain's team managed to go beyond the mythical ice wall of Antarctica. Could it be that Captain Robert Scott penetrated the ice barrier of our planet and took photographs of other lands? Was there someone or something deliberately trying to keep the secret of other continents on our planet? There are far more questions than answers so far. It appears that Antarctica conceals many more secrets that scientists have yet to unravel. Not long ago, we could only imagine what Antarctica looked like and what transpired on its snow-covered lands. Now, in the age of information technology, we can travel virtually to any corner of the globe. Internet users have started using Google Maps to explore Antarctica and have found a mysterious cave on one of the adjacent islands. According to the users' estimates, the entrance to the cave has a height of 22.5 meters and a width of about 76 meters. This would be more than enough to accommodate a large passenger plane inside. Additionally, there is something resembling a staircase at the entrance to the cave. Its dimensions make it seem like it was made for a giant. However, it isn't just the size of the cave that is striking, but also the shape of its entrance, which is perfectly round. Scientists believe that this indicates the cave could not have formed naturally and is the result of someone's activity. But the question of whose activity remains open, as this island is virtually inaccessible to humans. Some believe this cave is an entrance to the so-called Hollow Earth, where other civilizations reside, while others speculate it might be one of the creations of ancient people. Most likely, this entrance was created by nature. It makes sense, but there are two strange factors. First, take a look at the base of the mountain. It appears to have steps, and they are dark in color, as if made of stone. On closer inspection, something resembling human footprints can be seen there. Has someone entered this cave? Or is someone still living there, perhaps? The second peculiarity is the periodic disappearance of this mysterious discovery. The entrance was first noticed in a Google Maps image in 2007. Then it disappeared and reappeared a few years later. Then it vanished again and resurfaced in 2022. Perhaps the old snow melts, new snow falls, and then the wind blows it away, and the cycle repeats. However, the steps leading into the cave cast doubt on its natural origin. You can easily find the coordinates on the internet and visit the cave via Google Earth. Maybe you will see something new there and get to share it with the world. Archaeologists have discovered some very unusual skulls in the ice of Antarctica. The peculiarity of this find lies not only in the shape of the human or human-like skull, but in the fact that it potentially proves that ancient civilizations inhabited the continent. Scientists have previously suggested that Antarctica was once a massive green forest and only became covered in eternal ice after a great fire and the Ice Age. Now, this theory is supported by the discovery of the ancient skull. But why does it have such a peculiar shape? Well, the exact answer is still unknown, though specialists have their theories. Most likely, the civilization that lived here millions of years ago practiced artificial cranial deformation, a process that used to be rather widespread. However, not everyone agrees with this explanation, so the search for definitive answers continues. This discovery wasn't made by archaeologists, but by observant internet users with the help of Google Maps. While exploring various parts of the globe, someone came across an intriguing image depicting an unidentified object and a long path in the snow, which the object appeared to have traveled. Of course, scientists claim that it was just a piece of ice that broke off from a huge block and rolled several kilometers. But how did it manage to do that? The distance is significant, and there are other ice fragments at the starting point, and they haven't budged. All the world media talked about this discovery. On December 27, 1984, a meteorite fragment was discovered in a location called Allen Hills. Its surface was rather unusual. Fossilized microscopic structures were found on this meteorite, which closely resembled bacteria. Scientists have been searching for signs of life on Mars for many years, and this meteorite served as direct evidence that life on the red planet may have indeed existed. The structures were extremely small, smaller than any bacteria on our planet. The research also concluded that this meteorite broke away from its home planet more than 4 billion years ago, at a time when Mars still had water. Other specimens that fell to Earth are dated to the dry era of Mars. This is why it is almost impossible to completely deny the existence of other civilizations. The Piri Reis map is one of the most famous and mysterious maps in history. This map was created in 1513 by a Turkish navigator and cartographer named Piri Reis, who served in the Ottoman Empire. The Piri Reis map depicts the coastlines of South America, North America, and West Africa, as well as several adjacent islands. However, the remarkable aspect of this map is its incredibly accurate depiction of the southern part of Antarctica, which was still uncharted territory at that time. Many historians and scholars around the world have studied this map, attempting to unravel its mysteries and understand how Piri Reis could so accurately depict uncharted territory. One of the most intriguing aspects of this map is that it portrays rivers and mountains that correspond to the topographical features of the southern part of Antarctica. Piri Reis himself was renowned for his maritime explorations and cartographic work. He compiled numerous maps and navigational instruments used by sailors of his time. However, his Antarctica map stands out from the rest due to its precision and level of detail. Many scientists believe that Piri Reis might have obtained information about the southern part of Antarctica from ancient maps that were lost in the ages preceding him. However, other researchers argue that Piri Reis could have acquired information from indigenous people or other mariners who had explored these territories before him. Conspiracy theorists, on the other hand, are convinced that the Piri Reis map contains numerous secrets and hidden messages. They claim that Piri Reis possessed esoteric knowledge and information that was inaccessible to others of his time. They also believe that the map holds information about ancient civilizations and forgotten technologies lost over time. Despite both versions having their arguments and evidence, there is currently no definitive answer to how Piri Reis managed to create such an astounding map. Nonetheless, the Piri Reis map remains one of the most enigmatic and fascinating works of cartography in history, and its mysteries continue to captivate the attention of researchers and scholars worldwide. Well, that's all for today, friends. Be sure to like the video if you found it interesting. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which one of these conspiracy theories you think is true. And we'll see you next time.